Alright guys, we're gonna get started here shortly on this next match. Oh wow, they actually just started. Alright. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Alright. Here we are, starting the next series of Panda versus 8-Bits. Oh, that classic fire extinguisher. So here we are. First match once again on Cliff. 1390s, 5100s, lightweights, and bulldogs for 8-Bits, which is an interesting lineup. Let's go listen to all the fire extinguishers as we check and see if these are autoloaders. That one is. So actually, this is a pretty risky lineup from 8-Bits. Having that many autoloaders, only the lightweights are the only tanks on the team that are not autoloaders. Now, we've seen kind of like full autoloader lineups before, and they're really risky because there's so much burst damage potential, but you are at a huge disadvantage if they catch you while reloading. It looks like we're just going to go straight into the brawl. We don't have time to talk about Panda's lineup for the most part here. Panda's going to cut off the rest of the members of 8-Bits. It looks like Casual Pie is going to be the first casualty of this, shortly followed by Helljumper in the 1390. Meanwhile, here comes the burst damage potential as the Bulldog's going to roll up, probably take down Cookie Monster here. Their clips are pretty big on those Bulldogs, and it looks like the LTUB is going to try body blocking. Doesn't work out as he takes down Cookie Monster, but he's going to shortly follow to the LTB and Smill over on Panda. And somebody else goes down in the back line for Immortals. I'm not sure that was Smill. Sir Tubbins and Ken Poncho, both in 5100s, are dueling at the moment. It looks like they're probably both reloading here, and it looks like the chaos has stopped for the moment. Sir Tubbins goes down to Ken there in the back line. Nox is going to try chasing this lightweight. Does have enough alpha to take him down in one more shot. At least he should be. Now he's going to go for the ram. Doesn't quite get him, so he's probably going to eat one more round here before he's able to reload. There's the one round, and can he pen this shot? He will. And who's chasing who as we have a 2-for-2 here. And it looks like Moto actually takes down Ken in the back line. Meanwhile, the Bulldog is going to see if he can try circling Nox here. Drip, power slide behind the corpse. Big alpha over by Nox, but now it looks like Donuts should have a little bit of an advantage at the moment. If he can get off 2 more shots, he bounces, and he does not get it. I don't think he would have gotten the last shot off anyway.
Mission accomplished.
So GG's with that chaotic start to this series with Panda taking the first round. Looks like we're going to be going right here. Thank you for the teams so far today that I have been streaming, being very fast, picking their tanks. Really, very much appreciate that. Looks like they're going to be taking out 5100, and nope, they're going to deselect. What is he going to bring out? What is he going to bring out? Bring in another Bulldog. So, looks like relatively same lineups as last time. I don't remember the RU for on Panda. I think they changed theirs up a little bit. Definitely a chaotic start to this series. Not sure who we are waiting on. They actually switched up players in general, looks like. I believe Nox and Moto were both playing in the last game. So they're mixing things up here. My game frozen? No? Alright. Not sure what we're waiting on. There we go. Alright. Here we go for match numero dos of this series. First one was rather explosive. Oh god. We're in game chat. Maybe I'll be able to mute them in game.
Otra vez todos al frente.
Oh no. Why?
Por arriba, pero nos cobramos en la roquita esa.
Why?
Pero la misma.
Oh, we can jump right to him. Actually, never knew that. Alright guys, it looks like we're going to be listening to... Alright, we're going to be listening to... a little bit of chatting. Oh my god, mother of fire extinguishers. The bugs are real. Or give me if you're watching. Like you, the fire 90% of the super testers. Get some people that'll actually help QA test your game. Getting ridiculous. Alright, looks like they're going to split up this time. Let's see how this series goes. Not going to be near as an explosive start. We might see a hard push for Cap, maybe. If you're wondering why you're hearing all the Spanish, 8-Bits is a Mexican team, I believe. Primarily, I think there's a couple of people from different Spanish-speaking countries, but for the most part, I think most of them are from Mexico. I'm pretty sure Hell Jumper is going to get melted down pretty much right off the bat here. They're going to focus this Bulldog next as he drives into the middle of the team, and that is a lot of damage coming in. He will be taken down as well. Probably going to overmatch over on the Alex here, since that's where the overmatch is. A hard push over on the Alex. It looks like that's what's going to be going on. Sir Tubbins is most likely going to get taken out here by the Bulldog. At this moment, Bulldog does get set on fire. I think that's what that was. It looked like a Balacala might be able to take this shot and take down this Bulldog as he runs into his 5100. Gets blocked. He's going to try cutting off the next lightweight so that way they can start damaging him. The Itis threw over on Panda, though, get taken out in the meantime. Ken's going to get focused next as Donko. If I'm saying that, I think I'm totally butchered that, I'm sorry, but he's going to start sprinting away here. He needs to figure out how he's going to live for the next 4 minutes. It doesn't really matter because there's no draws, so even if he does live and draws this out, it's still going to be a loss for his team unless he manages to pick off everybody else. So he's going to get collapsed on here in just a second as Casual Pie will probably just jump off the cliff.
necesariamente.
Bollock Hollow and Cookie Monster are going to go in here. Hollow's going to go for the ram, the dual ram. Somehow he lives. Well, he dies right afterwards to the shot, but they do end up taking him out. And that is GG's to Panda on their second match of the series. Alright guys, this is match number 3. Possible game point here for Panda versus 8-Bits. Alright, looks like we're going to be messaged Tubbins and asked them if they're not going to use game chat, if I could be on their side. So I don't want to be... Even though I don't think there's too many Spanish-speaking teams in this tournament, I still would rather not stream their game audio, their in-game comms. I think it's bad manners. If at all possible, to avoid it anyway. Okay. We should be on Ensk. Oh yeah, there we go. They changed it, we're good. Bringing out the hammers once again. It's going to see a lot of IS-3s and 110s. T-32s is an interesting pick. don't have the spawns memorized for everyone. If they are south spawn though, if they know that, then it would be a good turtle strat to try getting in there. Otherwise, I'm not really sure how the T-32s are going to help them. I think they'd only be really useful unless they can get up to where it's kind of common to put TDs over on the one line in the window at B1. And they could put a T-32 there and then another one somewhere else if they're north spawn. We'll see though when we load in game. I'm not sure if both teams were ready though. I don't think everyone had stuff selected. Either that or they launched it really fast. Nope, they got everybody. Just looking at a different screen when they finished up, it looks like. So, 8-Bit's opting for that extra tier 8, going in with the Knight, and Panda instead going in with the double hammers, which remember are double tigers pretty much. Well, exactly. Oh my god. I can't take that. That is such an obnoxious sound. Jesus. So this is pretty standard. 8-Bits are south spawn, so let's see if they utilize those windows. I'm curious how they're going to use the T-32s. I don't know if T-32s are really the best choice for this scenario. 110s would have been a better pick, IMO. Here's the spots. We can see the spotting is working again. Do not know why my left trigger just refuses to work for some reason. We have to figure that out. And are they going to do a hard push around this corner? They might do that. Hell Jumper taking a lot of damage right off the bat here. Cookie Monster. They could push into this block and then rotate around and take out Cookie Monster real fast. Cookie Monster's going to be able to take out Dionko. Yep, roll. And there's already 2 members down. Before 8-Bits, the next T-32 eating a big chunk of damage. Cookie Monster should be able to take him out as well. He will. And the Cookie flank is working out pretty well for the Panda so far. Meanwhile, the Knight looks like he's going to try capping, but I don't think he'll have enough time to actually cap this out. They should be able to kill him and then get back in time. The Tigers can start heading there. It looks like that's pretty much what Sir Tubbins is going to do. He's probably reloading, so he can just spend his time reloading on his way back to base. They got the rest of this. Stars will most likely go down. 5100's reloading, so Cookie Monster's going to try chasing. There's one more shot. Meanwhile, Sir Tubbins and Casual Pie and the Hammer are going to try going after this Knight. Sir Tubbins should be reloaded by the time he gets back, so be able to solo kill this. KS by Pi. GG's. And that is going to be the series. So, a good game to Panda. Very efficient match times. We have we have 49 minutes into the next scheduled series. That series just flew by with the amount of brawling that went on. So GG's to both teams there as Panda takes the cake. Now next up we have